Welcome to our ICSA Software International webinar on Blueprint Desktop Toolbar versus Blueprint One World tabs and banners. In this session, we will be using the company and individual lists to show you the different menu interfaces between the Blueprint Desktop and Blueprint One World. We will be exploring some of the differences from the global area, and we will be exploring some of the differences from within records. As we will be making a comparison between Blueprint Desktop Toolbar and Blueprint One World tabs and banners, we have both versions of the software open and we will be alternating between the two throughout this webinar. For those who are familiar with the layout of the desktop product, you will see down the left hand side we have some of our search options. For example, here is the company search and the individual search. To search for a record on the desktop version, you simply select the company name column header and type the name in. So if I type in Blueprint, you will see that all of the companies with Blueprint in the name will show in the list. The individual search works in much the same way. If I click on the individual search and then type in Jones, all of the individuals with Jones as the surname will appear. If we go over to Blueprint One World, you can see that we have similar options at the top of the screen in the banner. We have all searches as a banner icon, and once we are in that area, we have a series of tabs which include company search and individual search. To find a record in the company search, simply type in the name at the top here, for example Blueprints, click on the magnifying glass, and it will display all of the companies with Blueprint in the name. Likewise, if you wanted to search for an individual whose name was Jones, go to the individual search tab and type in Jones. Click on the magnifying glass and all of the individuals with Jones in their name will appear. Menus look slightly different inside records on the two different versions. If I search for a company on Blueprint Desktop called Blueprint Holdings plc, open it, as you can see we have company details showing in the main screen, and on the left side we have areas for appointments and ownership, with share classes and shareholders. If we now go over to Blueprint One World and search for the same record, open it, as you can see we have company details showing in the main area, and at the top of the screen we have banner icons for appointments and ownership, which includes tabs for share classes and shareholders. The system is very intuitive, and as we hope to have showed you today, the transition from desktop to web should be relatively simple. Thank you for listening, and we hope that you have found this webinar informative.